Hey everybody, we are back with some more Factorio. So, where we left off, we got the train stuff going, we fought some more biters, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. So there's a lot of machines in the factory that are just slowed to a crawl. we don't have any green signs being made because all of the metal is going into making our brand new transport belts. And new inserters too. So lots of stuff happening in the factory. One thing that I wanted to get done was I wanted to launch up all the materials for the rocket silo. So I want to have all the materials for the rocket silo ready. So when we do go to space and arrive on another planet, I can at least put down the rocket silo so it's ready to go. So I need 175 of these bad boys. Yeah, close enough. Put the 100 pipe in already, then I'll need some steel, concrete, and what else? Electric engine units. Okay, well, this rocket can go. So electric engine units. We need how many of those? 200. Then 1,000 steel and 1,000 concrete. That's probably going to be the harder parts of this, is getting those parts. Some of this shit is really expensive to manufacture. So that's our engine units. Where are our electric engine units being made? Up here. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night, whatever it is for you. I'm doing okay. Life goes on. Probably won't stream for super long today because it's like so hot. My computer was dying earlier. I was trying to play some Balatro, but my computer was actually like not coping. Okay. Now, set up the pipe, electric engine units, processing units. I need steel and concrete. So the steel and concrete are going to be pretty pricey to send up. So concrete's being made somewhere over here. So I need 1,000. It's going to take a bit to ship the concrete up there. Yeah, I think it's the understatement of the century. And the main thing is I need to make sure that I'm continuing to reduce the amount of shit that's already up here. I might actually put down some more cargo bays. We've got the space, so we may as well. Uh-oh. I think I overloaded it, didn't I? Yep, I overloaded it. Ugh, fuck. Okay, well. My machines will pick up all that stuff. That's fine. It's the problem, it's the machinery doesn't mind sending up, the iron ore when it's, doesn't mind sending the iron ore back down to the planet when even if the storage can't hold it, but it doesn't like me sending stuff up into space if the capacity isn't completely empty. Wow, it's going to take a long time to send that concrete up, huh? So each rocket can only take 100 concrete up into the sky. Damn. That's gonna be a little pricey. Alright, well let's at least get the steel. So it's got all the components, we'll pop them in this chest here. So I need 1,000 steel. I don't really have a lot of steel rolling around, unfortunately. Steel is one of those resources that we are using a lot more than we're making. So getting 1,000 steel is actually going to be kind of tricky. Will we get to space today? Maybe. I feel a lot more comfortable going to space if we've got all of these materials ready to go. We are so, like, behind. It's actually beyond insane how slow steel production is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need about 300 more steel. So we should be able to pick up that much steel just around the factory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, easy peasy. Then we drop the 10 stacks into this lovely device here. And we pick up the 5 that we don't actually need. So that's again going to be a pretty big expense, but I'm pretty confident once we've sent all this stuff up that I don't really need to bring anything else with me. And we can sort of just leave the factory on this planet to its devices. Alrighty. So we can't bring anything with us when we go into space. That's one of the conditions to traveling to the stars, is the game is like, you're not allowed to bring things with you. I'll probably also need to bring my tank, won't I? I mean, because the thing is, I don't know what I'm going to come up against. They could be very dangerous creatures. I haven't brought any repair kits, huh? I definitely need to send some of those up too. Send up just 100 repair kits. Okay. So, in terms of goals for today, what am I actually trying to achieve? I think I'd like to take out some more alien bases just to secure this, because I don't want this base to get destroyed while I'm gone. I don't think it would be, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So if that means I need to go around killing some aliens, so be it. Because I definitely don't want to, you know, come back after my trip to Volcanus and then everything is gone. I would probably stop playing the game. Where are all these off to? Oh, they're off to the electric engine unit makers. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to dump off some of my excess materials. Okay, I've got a decent amount of shells, so what alien bases are like a threat? There's not really any that I would consider like immediate threats. Probably 1, 2, and then maybe this third one down here are the closest things to threats that I've got. So I might try and take those out. But at the rate that the factory's at, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. We'll get to a point where once I leave, basically nothing's gonna be manufactured. Like, there'll be a point where... Is there, like, anything that's infinite? Like, petroleum production is kinda infinite, but that's only determinant on either sulfur or plastics being made. Now, even this copper base is kinda done. Certainly once, this stuff finishes, all of the belts and stuff up here, this ends. Science is probably going to be the only thing that's going to be manufacturing, because I assume I can still research even when I'm not on the planet. So I'm still going to have my lab here, I assume. So we can still get research done. So research is probably going to be the only thing that's actually generating pollution. Anything else is pretty much irrelevant. Okay, load up. Alrighty. Ooh, that is a big hive. There's a nasty nest. Okay, we can definitely take it out. If we're careful. Should some of these... Ah, shit. Yeah, that's not good. We got slowed down pretty heavily by all that spit. Run him over. Alright, we need to take out some of these bums. That is a freaking huge horde, man. What the hell? There's still some small biters, which is kind of crazy. I'm shocked that there would even be any small biters left. I suppose these ones have already spawned, like, ages ago. And they're just like the leftovers. But I'm glad that the aliens aren't smart enough to realize, like, oh, our friends are being killed over there. Maybe we should send some more reinforcements. As long as you stay away from the nest, they don't come out to attack you. Unless your pollution hits their radius. Okay. Don't think I took out as many nests as I would like. We got a decent amount of them. Every nest that you take out reduces the amount of biters that are part of their defense parties. That's the main thing. There we go, we cleaned the gunk off our tank. So the problem is the nests are able to take 3 shots now. Yikes, okay, that's really bad. Shoot it. There we go. Forgot to switch off my robots. This poor robot is chasing me around with a repair kit. I'm kind of surprised they haven't shot him out of the sky. Alright. That was a much worse attack. On my part. When I'm not in combat, I can have the roboport on. That's fine. You guys still sending rockets up into space? Just keep freaking sending the rockets up, dude. As long as there's space in this machine, you should be sending rockets up. Alright, please don't tell me that this shit is full. I think I've sent down too much again. Yeah, I've sent down too much again. There's going to be some carbon overflow. Alright, that's fine. We can clean that up when we get there. I'm not really sure what to do with carbon. It's not good enough to be a power source. Oh shit. The nests are much harder to attack when you can't do like a perfect loop around them. Oh shit. You need to make sure you keep moving, otherwise those spitters will let you have it, and then some. Alright, we've gotten most of the nests. So it should be relatively easy to finish. Possibly on this attack run, if we're lucky. Shit, get inside. Frickin' robots. Okay, I reckon we've probably got them in the bag now. Ah, crap. Well, now I'm just fucked. I can't fight back against this. Alright, load my last save, please. Alright, that was really bad. Good thing there's a relatively consistent autosave. Come on, just a bit of a speed, just a bit more speed. Okay. There we go. Alright. That was a bit better. Alright, we definitely got the group the next attack. There's only 2 hives left and they're basically dead. And a few worms. Yeah, they're getting tough. I need to either upgrade my weapons or get better weapons, essentially. So either upgrade our existing weapons, so like getting like, you know, tech that increases explosive damage, for instance. Or potentially just getting something better. There's not really anything that's better, though, like, that we can get right now, anyway. Like, we can't get artillery. Artillery would be ideal. But we're not even close to artillery tech. Probably this cluster we can take out. I don't have any ammo left. Don't have much, but it should be enough. Less than 200 shells. I don't even know if it's even enough, to be honest. Oh, shit. Yeah, no way is 200 shells enough for that. Alright, let's fall back. There's gotta be text that we can use. Explosive weaponry. Because that's the thing, this is explosive weaponry, but it increases grenade damage, that's it. It doesn't actually make, like, tank shells better or stuff like that. Which is, like, the one thing that I would want to improve. It's kind of weird that tank shells kind of are the only thing that just stays shit. Like, they're good. Tank shells are good, don't get me wrong. They're considerably stronger than, a lot of other weapons. Like, 1k physical damage and 100 explosion versus 180 physical and 300 explosion. I feel like the explosive shells, they've already, passed their use-by date. What am I gonna use explosive shells on? The big biters? Oh shit, this facility is running a little dry. I'll pick up the defunct miners. I'll install a few new ones to continue exploiting the remaining resources. This entire, like, section is, kind of drilled out. That's fine, that's why we've got the miners here. We've got the miners here to convert materials into useful goods. That's exactly what they're here for. There's no issue whatsoever that this is happening. But the fact that our science progressed leads me to believe, perhaps, that... well, green science must be being made again. Which means that something's finished. Have the bulk inserters finished? Has the belt finished? Or is there just more iron? I mean, this machine must have created something, otherwise we couldn't have possibly gotten green science. But I don't know, it doesn't look like any iron's getting through. Maybe some of the iron just got through. Either way, no complaints from me. That's exactly what we want to see. You can't put gates over this, can you? Yeah, no. A pity. Where's the coal? Oh my god, the coal is over here. I was like, where's the coal again? I remember there was a coal mine. But I couldn't remember where I put it. It's in the middle of the solar farm. Which is a very fitting place for a coal mine to be. But coal's not being used for power generation at all anymore. We're exclusively using coal for production of a few different things. How's this going? It's getting close. Okay, how much space is in storage? We've got some space. So we can afford to send some more steel to space. So we'll finish sending the steel, and then we just have to send the concrete up. Put the carbon in there. I've just got carbon being stored in some chests. It's not a very elegant solution, but it's about all that carbon's good for. Yeah, the concrete's going to be expensive to send up. But like I said, once we send up concrete and... So I've got some ammo. Do we bring cannon shells with us? I don't know. Like, the thing is, I don't really know what we need to bring. Like, I don't know what to expect of volcanoes. I know there's those big worms, but I don't even know if it's possible to kill them with the technology that we've got now. We can barely take on hives, let alone anything more serious. Really, we should take down those 2 hives. Main reason I came back was for ammo. Gonna grab some more fuel as well, because we are almost out of solid fuel. You definitely do not want to run out of solid fuel in the middle of a gunfight, essentially. So in terms of reasonable threats, I think these 2 hives are the biggest 2 concerns. This one is probably okay. Those 2 hives, though, I think they need to go. So the car is just transportation. It's just to get us there. Probably the vehicle I missed the most in my mods was there was a vehicle called the Flame Tumbler. So this car goes about 100 k's an hour. I think the Flame Tumbler went like 300 k's an hour. It was insane. It looked like a Hot Wheel car. It was so fast. It was impossible to control, but it was so fun. And I remember modded, there's a mod that adds aircraft. And I remember using a jet, and it was going like 600 k's an hour. It was so awesome. Okay, at least this nest has an open surround, so we can do loops. Robot got caught up. Keep forgetting to switch off the robots. These poor robots, man, they're getting killed pretty much needlessly. It's funny that the robots aren't actually getting taken out. They're like, he's just chilling. Okay, switch to machine gun for the rest. Basically, as long as the robot doesn't stop in a pile of the acid, it's not an issue. Okay, now you can repair. That was a really good run on that nest. We took out about half of the spawners. We can finish off the rest in the next run through. Yeah, basically, as long as you're taking out even one spawner each time you come around, eventually you will wipe out the entire group. It's only if you get to the point where you are attacking them and you're not even able to destroy a single nest. At that point, then you have to just back off, because you're not actually hurting them. You can kill as many of these aliens as you like. Until you actually take out their nests, they're going to keep coming back. Infinitely. Without fail, without mercy. It's kind of crazy how when we go to the other planets, we're going to have to basically relearn like everything we know about aliens. Because every planet has its own, as far as I'm aware, unique alien species. So no more biters and spitters, there's like different stuff. The only one that I know is the is on Volcanus, there's those giant worms. And I have seen on, is it Gleba, I think? There's like these aliens that look like the Spider Walker, but they're like aliens, so they're like these giant like spider things. Which looks so cool. Oh my freaking god. That is like the mother of all hives. I don't even know if I'm capable of taking that on, to be totally honest with you. Well, it's worth a shot. And as I myself said, as long as you can take out a couple of nests, a couple of the spawners, you're making progress. We can't really loop them though. There's no like loop possibility. And this is really bad. Okay, we're gonna have to do like a full like... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actual insanity. How many aliens? Holy crap. This is insane. I've never seen this many aliens, I don't think, in one place. Okay, I think we might have to back off. Oh my god. This is absolute insanity. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to run. If we keep fighting this, we are gonna get destroyed. This is so many. Maybe I do need to invest in explosive shells. I mean, the thing is, I've got the explosive shells. They're just sitting on my factory shelf. Because the more of them that hit you with their acid, the more you slow down. Okay. So we did a decent amount of damage to their nests. I wouldn't say we took out about half. We took out maybe a quarter to a third of their nests. But each nest can only spawn each nest can only spawn so many. So the more that we take out, the fewer there'll be on consequent runs. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna take out this one more spitter nest. Alright, go, run! Run! Run for your life! Ah, crap. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, we need to not get too ambitious. We take out what we can. Yeah, the second run was the mistake. Okay. Yeah, the big biters are basically impervious to small arms. AKA the machine gun. The big biters are pretty much invincible. If I'm serious about taking them out, I probably need to use like uranium rounds or something. I'm not saying we can't get them, but it's a very pricey investment to just kill a few biters. Yeah, I need to invest in nuclear weaponry just to kill some aliens. I mean, that's the point we're going to get to at some stage. At some point, nuclear weapons are going to be the only thing that can kill these guys. Okay. We're making a serious dent in them. We can definitely... I can feel the difference already. And I miss the good old days when I could one-shot the nest with cannon shells. Those were good times. Now it's 3-shot. Back when we went from 2 shots to 3 shots... Sorry, when we went from 1 shot to 2 shot, I was like, man, this sucks. But little did I know how good I had it when I could two-shot the hives. Okay, we need to back off. We're at the big boys. I feel like the tank shells are really the only thing that can hurt these guys. At least the spitters are still vulnerable to small arms. You can shoot them and they'll die. The big boys, nah. Not a chance. What's their, like, resistance and shit? 8, 10%. What about these guys? Are there any resistant to explosion? So they have a 10% resistance against this thing. So, and then they're only taking 9 damage to begin with. They have how much health? Oh my god. That's kind of brutal. That's a very sobering revelation. Just how little damage I'm doing to these guys. Why the cannon shells are basically the only thing that affects them. Because they're like 500 health. Well, not quite. They're not quite at 500 health yet. They'll be there soon, though. That's the scary part. Yeah, this nest is, this hive is pretty much finished. But we can't get too cocky. Because it's not over yet. There are still a lot of aliens to kill. There we go. Oh, the worms are trying to shoot down my robots. The hell? That's bullshit. Hey, Ajavang. Oh my god. I'm just doing some pest control. Yeah, whenever you see cockroaches in your house, just remember, you need to kill them fast, they turn into this shit. What happens when cockroaches are exposed to 10 billion kilograms of radiation? They turn into these fuckers. Alright. Another successful operation. We're basically out of ammo again. We've used so many tank shells. Oh, good shot. Actually hit me. Yeah, their AI is not bad at predicting where you're gonna go. I mean, those are probably the only ones that are gonna threaten us for a while. We've got all these corpses, dude. How many did I kill? I had to have killed at least like 400 or 500 biters there. It's crazy. You can stick equipment in the tank. So, in the future, I can get the tank like an energy shield. I can get the tank, I don't know what else I can get the tank. Energy shield is probably the one that jumps out. There's the discharge. It's basically like you have a remote and it just shocks everything that's near you. It expends the battery and just electrocutes everything that's nearby. It's pretty sweet. Looks like some more of our miners are done. This one can just be pulled forward. Easy. Looks good. And we can ride the rails back. Ride the belt back to the base. Okay, how's the platform looking? Get some more materials back to the planet. Whew. Okay. There's nothing that makes you feel more alive than just fighting like tons of aliens. Don't tell me it's gonna overload again. I would have lost my shit if all that stuff spilled out. Still got so much concrete to transport. Alright, well let's keep sending it up. Okay, once we sent up this concrete, we've got all the materials to make a rocket silo on other planets. There we go, we're actually emptying out the stuff pretty reliably now. Oh, steel is looking good. Did everything finish being produced? Why have we got so much steel all of a sudden? I'm guessing it's just the fact that the iron is being more reliably output. Let's have a look-see. Oh, we've nearly finished making blue belts. We've finished making bulk inserters. That means that these guys are nearly finished their jobs. Once these guys finish their jobs, we can get back on full science production. That's basically going to be the only thing that actually uses materials. Hey. The train was a huge success. Look at this. Look how good this is. Should probably replace those with bulk inserters. But yeah, the train was a huge success in terms of upping production. Everything's starting to quiet down a little bit. Once the blue belt is finished being produced, I'll do a small backup of red belt. I think 500 red belt is a reasonable backup. And once this finishes, then a whole bunch of doors are going to open up for me. Not going to need this red belt for much longer. This can definitely be upgraded. In you go. Nice. And there we go. Production lays dormant. Everything is pretty much full. There we go, which means that we're going to start making inserters again. I should probably upgrade this. This can definitely be upgraded. Especially since it's got such an important part of, in terms of being part of science production. Oh, that's not good. There we go, look at that. That's some good production right there. Well, now that that's done, green science is going to be back. Not in any major way. Green science is still being made very slowly compared to everything else, but it's being made. Alrighty, I've never actually used these robots, defenders. I think they're basically like, destroyers. So they're combat robots. They, you basically throw them out. They're temporary. They only last for like a minute or something. And then they blow stuff up and then they die. We can make mines. Mines are kind of useless. I've never found a use for mines. Utility science. We could get utility science being made. I don't see why not. So processing units, flying robot frames, low density structure. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. Alright, so I am going to need some belt for this. I'll just grab red belt. I feel like red belt is perfectly adequate for what we're about to do here. Grab some more fast inserters. Okay, utility science. So it is, let's check again. Processing units, so blue circuits, flying robot frames, and low density structures. It's a weird recipe. And I don't know where the hell we're gonna put this. I mean, I could have it going, like, all the way around. And it gets picked up by a long inserter. That's something we could do. I guess that probably makes the most sense. I kind of hate it, but it's going to make the science layout so complicated. Okay, there's flying robot frames, there's blue circuits, and there's low density frames. Alright. So everything we need is basically right here. Okay, I'll put it there. We get it coming out like this. Okay, utility science. Now the question is, where do I manufacture this? Because I am, like, kind of out of space for manufacturing. I've kind of committed this entire outside area to... to being a giant battery. This is going to be so ugly. Oh my god, look at that. It's disgraceful. Well, there we go. There's the pieces. Okay, these definitely need to be upgraded. This shit is so slow. These need to be upgraded too, man. Okay. So utility science. These are the parts. Where are we going to make them? There's this patch here. I mean, is this territory marked for science production? I would argue probably not. Question is, where the heck are we gonna... Okay, this can be, like, replaced, like that. That gives us some space. Okay. Dump out excess iron. Alright, let's think about this. Let's use our brain. How far does this go? It does go the whole way through. Alright, that's interesting. And then I can just get this going. Oh boy, this is spaghetti. Call me fucking Chef Boyardee. Look at that. I didn't know that Chef Boyardee was a real person. I thought he was just a character. But turns out he was like a real guy. He changed his name to make it more American, but he was Italian. He was like an Italian American, so he immigrated from Italy. But I can't remember what his last name actually was. Like Boyardi or something like that. And then he changed it to Boyardi to fit in, I guess. We've got the inserters. We probably need some extra belts. Let's grab that. And then I'll definitely need some underground. Not a whole lot. That should be enough. So let's get that going. I've got walls, which is good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's move the walls. Oy, oy, oy. How disgusting does this look? Okay, so we'll need to expand the wall a little bit more. There we go. That doesn't really work, but we'll get it to work. Don't worry, folks. It will function in the end. I mean, my problem is my construction is so rigid because I've basically said there will be essentially a wall around my facility. Which, given how safe the surrounds are, I don't think is necessary, but I still prefer to have the walls there than not. Alright, that's fine. That's a decent production area. I can live with that. Alright, so how many machines can we fit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go to 10. 8, 9, 10. Let's have this little section jutting out. Bit of slack space. And that's it, we're good. I feel like these should probably be like the other way around, shouldn't they? Yeah. We should have the long inserters picking up from the further away machines rather than the close machines. So, pick these up and start again. Alright, so I want 10 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got a bit of space left over. Ah, I should, do a proper circuit, whatever you want to call it. I know this is a massive overkill on power cables, but I don't really mind. Five, 4, 5. Okay, we need to break down a little bit more. It will work. The thing is, in Factorio, the one thing that I can promise you guys is that whatever I set up will work. Whether it's aesthetically pleasing or not, I leave in the eye of the beholder. But I can guarantee you I have enough problem-solving experience that I can make stuff function. It's not really a huge achievement in the grand scheme of things, but it is an achievement. Having machines that function is like half the battle of like an engineer. Am I an engineer? No. Would you? I mean, let's be honest. If you saw this, if my Factorio was like my portfolio, my engineering portfolio, would you hire me to design like your systems? You'd probably be like, this guy needs to be put in. He needs to be institutionalized. He needs help. And I would respect that decision. I'd say, you know what? You're probably right. But the machines work. There you go. See it? Look. We got yellow science being made. It's not in any particularly huge amount or anything like that. I'll leave the space there just in case I decide to do a second line. Now I need to figure out how the hell I'm getting it. Send up some rockets. We've nearly shipped all the concrete that we need to use. Do we need to send anything back? Send down 2 lots of carbon. And a lot of science. Okay. So I need to get you all the way over here. So how do I do that? So I need to go from here to there. Okay. Maybe we should do some backwards design. So backwards design, you start at the end point and you work your way back. I usually do like midpoint design, so I try and do things part way each way, and then I try and link them up that way. This patch I think is going to be really good for that. Okay, we're definitely going to need some more underground belts. So I'll just take 20. If I don't end up using 20, then I don't end up using 20, but... So how's it going to look in the end? So I suspect it's going to... come up along here. It's going to come out that way. It's going to come out like this. It's going to come out this way. It's going to come down. Surely I can disassemble the electric engines, right? I'm no longer using steam power. I'm not planning on returning to steam power. I can disassemble this stuff. Okay, this stuff obviously needs juice, so I'll make sure it's powered. Alright, that's fine. I'll keep that stuff there. That stuff can exist as legacy power if needed. Oh, really? It switched off? Alright, there we go. And this is why I have robots, because they can do this. So I'll leave one side, I'll leave this part as just legacy power. I don't mind having a bit of legacy power. So like, worst case scenario, if there's like a major blackout or something, I can at least switch this on. And it generates some electricity. Okay, this we can redesign. Okay, so power flow continues. This can go out like that, that's fine. And this can come all the way down. And this needs to awkwardly jut out like that for the purposes of that. Okay. So now I need some long arm inserters to get everything set up on that side. Believe me, guys, this will work. It's gonna look like absolute shit, but it's gonna function. And I've always been more of a function over form type guy. Especially when it comes to Factorio. If it works, it works. I think I mentioned when I played this game with Giffen, he was basically like, you are insane. It's basically like, dude, you made the most unoptimal design in human history. And I said, thank you, sir. It's an honor. Okay. So that's the end point. So we need to get the materials from here to here. Alright. I think I need to do some design from that side to at least figure out where I need to connect it to. So the end point is done. Where the yellow science is going to end up is finished. We can get it going, like, close to the purple science. We can follow the purple science as, like, kind of a guide. Let's have it like that, perhaps? And then, like... Yeah, that's a good start. Oops. Okay, this needs to actually be going the right way. Okay, now it's coming out through there. Perfect. Then we can get it like that. Let's get it sticking out through there. Oh. Why didn't that work? Oh, because it's trying to do it with, It was trying to pull using a red belt. Red underground belt, which we don't have. All my red underground belts are in the shop. Being reconfigured. Okay, this part's going to be a little gross, but... Okay, let's get it like this. Okay, this wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And you might be saying, why don't you just use robots to transport this stuff? I'm trying to get the achievement for not using logistics bots. So that's not an option for me, regrettably. But look, we did it. It works. So I just want to see that all the machines get yellow science. What did I tell you guys? If I put my mind to something, there's a chance of getting done. Alright, sweet. Every single one of those machines is working now. Okay. So I need to get these guys back on the network. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave this here as legacy power. If even it can even just exist as like a memorial. Like, remember when I used to be a caveman and burnt magic rocks for power? What a strange time.